Hello there, folks. Been a little while. I'm back from New Mexico. Got back 2 or 3 days ago, and really nice trip. Got to see lots of cool national parks and everything. It was so much fun. And yeah, anyways, we're back here, and it's crazy in New Mexico. Because it's obviously the desert, the temperature swings are so extreme. Like we drove through Roswell, and it was like 100 and something. The high was 104, and the low was 63. So the temperature rose over 40. It rose 41 degrees that day, which is insane. And even I think it got to 107 there. And obviously 107 degrees, no matter where you are, is quite hot. But it's amazing. 100 degrees there in the dry heat, feels much more pleasant than even 90 degrees here with the humidity. And it's about 86 right now. It's been around hovering just below 90 for the past few days, a number of days now. And it's really hot and humid here. But yeah, just doing a quick garden update here. You can see all my prickly pear cacti doing well. This Puncha Elysiana put out this beautiful new pad here and a new one there, looking awesome. This Brittle prickly pear here doing really well, and yeah, looking good. This little seedling got cut up a bit, but I don't know what this is. I never scattered any seedlings here, so it must have just gotten away. It looks almost like a Camerops, which is funny because my Camerops was there. Sadly my dead Camerops. I don't know if it came from the backyard or what, but that's very interesting. And then this is my Puncha macrorrhiza, Plains prickly pear, putting out 2 new pads there, and then you got a new one on top of that one there, so it's doing quite well. This one's putting out a ton of new pads. Even the new pad is putting out new pads, which is crazy. It's got these prickly pears, the fruit on top. I'm super excited to eat those. And this one just put out, the mother load of pads here. And then you got this other one, which kind of snapped here, unfortunately, on the back side, which I'm gonna probably replant. But that's the story here and in the front yard. So let's head on back. And since it's so nice and warm out, got my friend Scruffy here, a bearded dragon. He's doing well. He is quite calm, and he loves the heat. So yeah, I'm gonna pick him up for a second, take him to the back. Yeah, he's really chilled out. He loves basking in the heat. So this Sable Minor making a nice recovery. I haven't cut that, because I've been away, I haven't cut back this ground cover yet, but I'm just gonna end up moving the Sable Minor. I'm not, I was worried about moving it initially because I was worried about it if it was already under stress, putting it under further stress, but now it's recovered nicely. I just want to give it a better spot. This spot in the front's really, I don't know if something's up with the soil or not, but that happening to my needle palm and Sable Minor is quite unusual, having my needle palm die and everything. This thing's been cut back despite the stick I put here. They got completely cut over, but it's making a recovery, and nice to see that it's still hanging in there. Look at Scruffy down on my pants here. Anyways, let's head back here. So yeah, here everything's doing well. I got to get some more soil here. This take heel, I think squirrels or something dug away the soil. Let's put Scruffy down here. And yeah, this take heel, roots are super exposed here. You see, so I gotta put some more soil around that. I don't know if this might be because of how exposed the roots are, but everything else, looks awesome. The fronds look fantastic. You can really see the silverish. I know my camera quality is terrible, but hopefully you guys can see that silverish thing on the back, on the tint. Really cool, and looking great. And yeah, this thing should put on a ton of growth this season. Oh, be careful when I step here. I just removed all this liriope. This stuff comes in like crazy. It really is a weed. And I'm trying to get it all out. Remove it once and for all. Get it all out of here. But it is vicious with how quickly it comes back. And I want to be careful to keep the pile clear of my Sable palmetto seedlings. These are all, there's a Sable Minor back here. That's from when I scattered. And then these are all my planted Sable palmetto seedlings here, which are all doing well. I'm pleased to report these are grown from Virginia Beach. So quite hardy, and I'm thinking probably gonna put them through no protection, because I expect some of them to make it, at least. I expect many of them to make it, because they're easy to cover. I'm gonna probably just put some mulch or some leaves over them, and they should do well. Put them to the test because I got so many of them. Yeah, but I look forward to seeing how they do. This is a bit of a zone pushing experiment here. Because I mean, they can survive here for a number of years unprotected. A bad freeze will take them out here. They're obviously not hardy here. You know, even a semi-bad winter can obviously damage or kill them. Here, this I can't tell. So I had this mystery seedling that I made a video of here, and I'm pretty sure it got sort of like ripped out, and then this one just somehow appeared. So unless somehow it, like the mystery seedling that I had here, I think got like chopped up, like or mowed over, and now it's funny because this one's here. I wonder if I just somehow didn't see it, or if somehow it recovered. But anyways, yeah, I think this is one of several Camera Ops seedlings I have here. Definitely not Fortunae, because the Fortunae seedlings, you can see I got several of them here. These ones I planted for my friend Caleb in Oregon. They're doing awesome, and you can see this one doing really well, nice and green. But this is also definitely not a Sable Minor, because obviously it's got a deep green color, no bluish tint whatsoever. So probably Camera Ops, because I did scatter a bunch of Camera Ops seeds back here, and if so, that'd be pretty amazing, because that means it would have made it through this past winter, which is awesome. And then this one back here also looks like Camera Ops. This one I made a video of on. I couldn't tell if it was suffering or not. I'm guessing it was just cold damage. And this thing's grown a ton. I mean, when I made a video of it, I mean, like a month or two ago, it was like here or something. It was like really small. And it's grown a ton. And obviously this is not Sable Minor. Sorry, I hope the quality's okay. Obviously it's not Sable Minor. You can just see how green it is. And it's also not, I mean, it doesn't even look like Trachy seedling, but it's definitely not, because I didn't plant any back here. So probably Camera Ops, hopefully Camera Ops, that'd be awesome. And yeah, that'd be interesting to see how these seedling, you know, if they're hardier, obviously grown from a seedling here from seed I scattered. It'd be interesting to see how they do. Sable Minor doing really well, putting out this new frond here, which should be actually a nice mature frond, which I'm looking forward to. This thing, I gotta trim away this brown leaf, but you can just see this recovery on this thing. It's already pushed out this entire spear and this new leaf here. This, obviously the browning on this was from where the spear pull happened, but it's already pushed all that out. This thing's growing really fast. This thing's already pushed out a whole new frond, and then this sort of beat up frond, which is obviously where the spear pole was, and then there's a new spear coming out. This thing has already grown a ton, and I expect to do really well this season, you know, because it got stunted after that first winter I planted it when I didn't know any better. So I planted it in like November, December. And obviously that it made it through unprotected, which is pretty amazing. But it did get damaged, and then it just was really stunted for the next growing season. But hopefully it'll grow more this season. Looking awesome. So glad to see that. We got my Fortunae seedlings here, doing well. These are also from Caleb. Thank you so much, Caleb. And I put them all together just because, I mean, it just took so long to dig up everything, and I had to plant everything. So maybe at some point, if they keep growing, I'll spread them apart a bit more. Sable Minor seedlings. These are all from seed I scattered, growing super fast. And awesome to see. You can just see how many are back there. They're everywhere. And yeah, I scattered lots of seeds here. And really nice to see all the seedlings growing in here. You can see all the seedlings back there. Over here, this is another Fortunae seedling, which is, looks like it's recovering nicely. This is one of the ones I just planted. Stuck it right in the ground. And Sable Minor there. These, I think, are other Trachy seedlings. These are, I think, the ones I grew from New Jersey when I went there. So that's New Jersey grown Fortunae seedlings, more Sable Minor seedlings. These are all Trachy seedlings. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these ones doing really well from Caleb, and I'm super pleased to report that. They're all doing well. More Trachy seedlings here, all also doing well under this pile of spiny holly leaves. Yeah, you can see more here, and then we got Sable Birmingham. Is this the Birmingham, or I can't tell. I need to at some point check the seed, because yeah, I forget where I planted the Birmingham, but somewhere in there are Sable Birmingham seeds as well. I planted. Oh wow, Jesus, there's a injured mourning dove over there. It's really sad. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you folks. There's Scruffy over there, and yeah, just do a quick garden update, show you guys everything's doing well. Obviously, so glad that the worm season is here. I want to get some new plantings, but I haven't yet. Still got to figure some stuff out with the garden. But yeah, as of now, everything's just going to stay as is. And hopefully I want to get a saw palmetto. I want to get back down to Virginia Beach, go back to Pungo Palms, restock, and yeah, get some new stuff in there. This thing's grown like super fast. I expect it, just judging by how fast it's grown already, to have replaced most of the crown it lost over winter from, you know, being super root bound. Might put a bit more soil around the base too, but it had fronds all the way down to like here, all the way down, and I expected to replace most of that this season. This thing was just a spear at the beginning of the growing season. It's now opened all the way up. Same with these leaves in here. Putting out, it's got like 3 spears in there, or 4, doing awesome and looking fantastic. So that's an update on my garden, update on my palms. Just want to share that with you folks, and hope you're all doing well, having a good, I guess it's not quite summer yet officially, still spring, but hopefully you're having a good summer-like weather where you are. And yeah, really nice to have the warm season here. I'm so glad winter's over. We don't have to worry about that for another number of months. And over here, these are my potted palms. This thing's, I mean, surprisingly, I literally just threw it in a pot. You know, I don't know. I'm not regretting buying it, but I mean, judging by the number of things that I got to now repot, I got to repot all these seedlings. You know, this is gonna, obviously, I don't even have a bigger pot. I got to go out and buy more pots, but I just stuffed it in there. It doesn't even have enough soil. The roots are like propping it up. But this thing is just, these are incredibly tough palms. They can grow like very little sunlight. I saw some in the airport in Atlanta when we were connecting on the way back from New Mexico. They were in the middle of like a terminal where there were like no windows anywhere nearby. They're just insanely shade tolerant, which is really cool. You can see all the new suckers that are going to be coming off there. Doing really well and opening up a lot of new fronds. These are still in like partial, you know, pretty heavy shade under this silver maple. So I'm gonna bring, actually after this video, bring our coconut to the front. Oh, this thing, whoa, geez, what happened here? Some animal looks like it got in here because something tore up a bunch of my seedlings. That's unfortunate. Jesus. Well, you can see the bases of them here. Yeah, it looks like an animal got in and started chewing. Jeez. Look at that. Anyways, I just want to share that with you. You can see all these foliferous seedlings. I originally had like 4 when I put them in this pot, and then a bunch have filled in. These things are going to grow insanely fast. These are 100% pure foliferous seed. I might sell some of them at some point. I just have way too many. I mean, I only need like 3 really. I'm going to try one in the garden and then keep 1 or 2 for later if I move to a warmer climate. The only reason I have them is because I was at that oasis, and you know, so many foliferas that you find in the market are hybrids. You don't know their origin. This is 100% pure. This is from the Thousand Palms Oasis in the Coachella Valley. So this is 100% pure folifera. But yeah, not hardy here at all. I just have way too many, and obviously I'm never going to be able to keep these all in pots, you know, because it's going to be a while until I move to a warmer climate. So yeah, I probably should have thought ahead and gotten a bit less seeds, but I might just throw a bunch of them in the yard and see what happens. And my coconut's doing really well here. Still, you know, it's got a bit of that residual browning, probably from being indoors. You can see here on the fronds. And just judging by that, I probably will actually get a humidifier for next winter, which I already have, and maybe get a heat lamp or something for it. Because, yeah, it suffers a bit in winter. I mean, you can see it's for the first winter, that wasn't bad. I had it in pretty much all winter. And, yeah, not bad. This new frond has opened up like crazy. The entire winter barely budged. It was just like up to here and just opening the slightest bit, this little spear, and then it's opened up in this new frond here, looking great. And not quite pinnate yet, but it's crazy because you know, palms are just so crazy variable, because I've seen some that start to go pinnate at like this size, probably more of the dwarfs. But I contacted the seller of this coconut, and she said it was a Malayan dwarf, which is interesting, because people were saying it's probably like a Panama tall or one of the tall varieties. I would assume that the dwarf varieties obviously start going pinnate at a smaller size, but I expect that in not too long, maybe 1 or 2 fronds, we'll start seeing some pinnate leaves. I look forward to that. But yeah, I mean, this is doing awesome. These things, obviously in this climate and with the indoor conditions for like half the year, they don't grow crazy fast, which is nice. So I look forward to seeing how this does. Hopefully I can just get it over till I eventually move to a warmer climate and can throw it in the ground. But yeah, it's doing well, and I'm pleased to report that. I'm going to put it in the front where it gets full sun. But I got to keep this thing watered because, you know, they obviously do like a lot of water. And we do get a lot of rain here in the summer. We've been getting a ton of rain, but, you know, you just want to be mindful of that when they're in a pot. But just want to share that with you folks. So that's a little update on my palms. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all have some nice weather where you are. Hopefully the winter is over where you are. I know some people obviously way up north, you know, you guys still get some cold weather every now and then, but hopefully by now, you know, the growing season's here. And yeah, it's really nice. It's you know, the weather here is crazy. It's like it's cold in winter, and then you got like tropical like summers. It's not even summer yet. It's crazy humid. You got mosquitoes, but it's not bad. It's a good place to I guess start my growing experience in this climate. I think it's you know, I'm sort of forced to you know, to learn things, you know, to learn about protection or how to care for these palms, because obviously they get tested in a lot of these winters, especially the trackies. But I just wanted to share that with you folks. Everything's doing well, and please report it. Let me know how you guys are doing, and I'm going to be responding to your comments. It's funny, I caught all the way up a few weeks ago. I was so proud of myself after like months of being behind on comments. I spent a whole day, hours and hours responding to comments from weeks back, and now again I'm about a week or two behind on comments. So don't worry if I haven't responded to you guys yet. I absolutely will. And I believe in, you know, you guys are the ones that make my videos possible. But you know, I mean, you guys support my channel, and I think I have an obligation obviously to respond to your comments. People ask questions, and I always enjoy hearing what you guys have to say and responding to you guys. So I will catch up on that. So leave a comment, let me know how you guys are doing, how your palms are doing, and yeah, stay tuned. Have a good one, folks. Take care.